What's going on, guys? This is gonna be my first video on my channel. I thought it was gonna be of me making a PS1 emulator, but fuck it. If you're hearing a whining noise when you steer, I'm gonna show you how to diagnose it on a 2004 Ford Escape 6-cylinder. My engine is dirty, don't worry about it. Okay, what you want to do is check your power steering reservoir. This one right here. Okay, right next to the coolant. It has to be around here or lower. Mine, I put it over for whatever reason. It's not a good idea, but whatever, I did it. You want to have it in between here, so you just twist the cap. Right, I'm not gonna go through all of that shit, but what you would do is you would add Mercon 5 transmission fluid and power steering fluid. It doesn't have to be Motorcraft brand. It could be any Mercon 5. Just go into place and look and ask for Mercon 5. It'll probably be a different brand. But this is what I use. It doesn't smell as shitty as the other one. Okay. So what you do is you fill up and crank your car. Actually, what you want to do is make sure it's running for a while first. Then you fill it, because that'll show you like really what the level is at. And then just close the cap, start your car, turn the wheels, take it for a drive, and you should hear the noise start to go away. It'll probably go away after a couple of turns, and that should fix the problem. I'm gonna talk about the second problem. If that doesn't solve it, then you're gonna have to do a little bit more work, so we'll get that. Alright, the second problem that I encountered was the tubing that runs from the reservoir to the actual power steering pump down here. Goes from here, you see, I'll show you. Goes from here all the way to here. That was old and porous. It's pretty much like all rotted out, and the clamps were loose on it too. That's another thing you got to check. It's a stupid problem to have, but you know, it happens. You know? Fix your clamps. So all you have to do is you get a small, find like the skinniest, what the hell are they called? Turkey baster, yeah, whatever. Some sort of turkey baster. Make sure it's a small one, because this is a small hole in here, no pun intended. But you get a lot of the fluid out, you get some paper towels to catch whatever comes out, and then just, you're gonna need pliers to take these off. You gotta get them like right here. See? Just put pressure on them, and then once you get them off, you put the pliers around the cylinder. You need a big pair of pliers, and you just put as much pressure on them to tighten them as possible, and then just put them back on. I'll put a link in the description to the tube that I bought, the hose that I bought to replace this, because this is a replacement hose. And yeah, the old one was messed up, so I'll put a link in the description to the one that I bought, and that should fix the problem. What you do is you just replace it, put the fuel in, like I said, put the power steering fluid in there, like I said earlier, and you should be good. The third and most expensive problem that I encountered with my power steering pump was replacing the actual thing. So let me get some good exposure on this so you can see it. That right there, right under this silver thing, this metal thing, whatever, that's your power steering pump. It's at the very top, right here. Thing I'm touching. Okay. If you see red fluid coming out of this into all over the bottom of this pulley, this cylinder, this pulley thing, if you see red fluid in here or dripping from here, then you've got to replace it. If it's wobbling at all when it's moving, if it's like wobbling and shit and making noise, you got to replace this thing. You can still drive with it like that as long as you have power steering fluid in there. You can still drive with it. The only time you're gonna damage everything a part of your power steering, anything a part of your power steering, is if you let the fluid run all the way down. All right, so you can drive back and forth from work or back and forth from whatever, you know, mechanic. You know, don't be afraid to drive, but just make sure you have something in there for the trip. Okay. And that's pretty much everything that I had to do to get it fixed. I'll put a link in the description to the pump that I bought. It's aftermarket, I mean third party, whatever you want to call it, but it works. It hasn't given me any problems, and it saved me a good $100, so whatever. All right then, so that should be it. It should solve anything. Leave me a comment to let me know if there's anything else I can do, and have a good day.